Hello everybody and welcome back to Pierce Gaming News. I got a lot of news to go over today. I'm finally back. I should be doing daily videos now unless something insanely crazy comes up, but I'm back for now for the daily videos. I know you guys miss me. Alright, let's get into it. I got a lot to go over here. Well, there's going to be a white PS4 available in UK later this week, a standalone one for that matter. Sony confirmed that UK buyers can purchase a white PS4 standalone starting this Friday, October 17th. Sony Computer Entertainment told Europe Video Gamer this morning that an Amazon UK listing for the game less Snowy White system was accurate. European buyers could only get a hold of the white PS4 as part of the Destiny and Drive Club bundles before. Well guys, I feel like this is no big deal since it's just a different colored console. I mean, I don't look at my console and wish I had the white one. I mean, worst case I can buy skins for it and make it look pretty cool. But it's just that they're expanding their colors of console and have a variety of choices. Maybe next we'll see a PlayStation blue colored console. That would be pretty cool, I guess. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, what you guys think of the colored consoles. If you guys like them or not, if you think they're pointless, or whatever you guys feel like putting. Well, Nintendo has reached the limits of the Wii U hardware. The Wii U isn't gonna improve beyond what we are seeing release titles right now. Well, it's highly unlikely at least. So no one was ever gonna look back at Mario Kart 8 and be like, holy wow, that grass looks really nice. Or the water, or anything. Because Nintendo's mostly like a cartoonish console. The problem Nintendo fans are going to run into now is every possible future title that isn't made by Nintendo. So pretty much every game from here on out is going to be made by Nintendo. I think Watch Dogs is coming out, and I think I heard Project Cars is also coming out for that, but I might have to double check on that, but I'm almost positive they're both coming out. Well, I know Watch Dogs is, but Project Cars I'm not too sure. So basically guys, the article is saying the developers have to downgrade their games to be playable on the Wii U. I'm actually mad at Nintendo because they could have beat both the PS4 and Xbox One, but instead they dropped the ball and now they're trying to catch up with them, and that feels like Nintendo is abandoning the AAA titles altogether, which is only going to hurt them. I was just having this conversation actually just with my friend yesterday about this. We feel Nintendo could be king of the video game industry if they could have all AAA titles, same specs, if not better than the PS4 and Xbox One, and their first party exclusives. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Nintendo for their video gaming then? If they had their first parties like say Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, whatever. By the way, Pokemon should be released on the Wii U, or Wii, or their next console, whatever. So, I mean, if they had AAA titles and their first party, I mean, who wouldn't want to go with them? But instead it seems like Nintendo is a family-oriented gaming company, which is pretty sad, but it's going to keep them afloat. They could be doing a lot better. I mean, a lot better if they knew what they were doing. Just my opinion on that. I just feel Nintendo dropped the ball on the Wii U majorly. So a little piece of news, the Xbox One gets a Vine app. The app came out yesterday. The Vine app for the Xbox One uses Connect for voice and gesture control. You can use your hands and voice to play, pause, and search for new 6-second videos to watch. The Vine app even has dedicated channels such as art, music, and dance, and comedy among others. It can also be snapped so you can play a game while watching Vines. So this is a pretty cool feature I guess, but I really like how Microsoft keeps expanding the app department. The one thing that gives the Xbox One my credit is that all-in-one entertainment system for people who don't have a PC or just want an all-in-one device, or console I should say. Now I'm not sure who uses Vine anymore, because I feel like it's faded away, and people just stopped making them. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like anybody uses Vine anymore. So props for Microsoft for bringing new features to their consoles. I still think both consoles need MP3 support, PS4 and Xbox One, but I don't think that's going to happen either. These consoles don't do much as the last gen, or as much as the last gen, which is really upsetting to me because it's 2014 and you'd think they'd be able to do a lot more than the PS3 and 360. For example, PlayStation is slow with updates, and all the updates they've released, they really haven't included anything worthwhile, which could be a good or a bad thing depending on who you are, because I for one am a gamer and I really don't need all those other apps and stuff. If I want to use those apps, I have a PC that I can do tons more than a console ever will. So I like that it's only for gaming, but long story short, Xbox is the all-in-one place to go if you want PC, or if you don't want a PC, or just an all-in-one device. And PlayStation is just for gamers and leaves it all the bells and whistles because their fan base just wants to play games and not worry about all the other side junk. Far Cry 4 targeting 1080p across Xbox One and PS4. Here we go. Far Cry 4 is targeting 1080p across the Xbox One and PS4, the publisher confirmed today on Twitter, Alex Hutchinson. Hutchinson said, I would say identical, but then some asshat would say a tree had one more leaf than the Xbox One. So let's say I don't see a difference. referring to the game between the Xbox One and PS4. Fan asked Hutchison why Ubisoft couldn't lower the resolution in turn to improve the frame rate. He replied, "Because then people would just complain about that." Okay. With more than a month left until the Far Cry 4 launch, the team continues to maximize the gameplay experience across the consoles and PC, a representative said. "We have not yet locked the resolution as of yet, but Alex Hutchison notes, we are aiming for 1080p on all platforms." Well guys, here we go again. More resolution debates and problems and whatever. I mean, I for one cannot wait for Far Cry 4 because I loved Far Cry 3. I played Far Cry 2. I never played Far Cry 1. I think I mostly picked it up in 3 is when I really got into it. I might not buy it at launch, but I might pick it up later on PC or PS4. But I just don't understand why it's so hard to get 1080p on these consoles. I mean, it's sad to say it, but these systems are outdated already, and I don't want to say that, but there's no denying that at all. I mean, look what Ubisoft did for Assassin's Creed Unity. They lowered it to not have any debates, but now, I mean, who knows if they can't get the Xbox One to 1080p, they might scale the PS4 version back again. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but in all honesty, I don't understand why 1080p is such a huge difference, because when you're playing a game, it's really no different, at least in my experience or opinion, but you can turn that around and say, well, 1080p should be the standard by now, and you're 100% right. But guys, the truth is, consoles are not powerful at all, or these consoles are not powerful at all. And they are not going to last the 10 years that these companies think, because you can go build a decent PC for $500 to $600. That will last a lot longer and will play games at a higher resolution, and even get more games out of them right now. Well, Steam has a ton of games, so I don't know how many games Steam has compared to older consoles. I don't want to sound like a PC fanboy because I really think I really like these consoles, but these companies need to take their time and figure out how to maximize it all. It sounds like they are just starting to make news for nothing. I think this game will look great on the consoles, but I'm sure if they wanted, they could get 1080p on both. Tell me what you guys think about this. Are you just getting sick of the whole resolution debating problems like me? Or do you think these companies are just making these up just to have something to talk about so they can hype their game up so they can get more sales? There was a lot to talk about in this video, guys. Kind of a longer video, but hope you guys liked it. I'll be uploading again tomorrow. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.